The front page and page 7 of the Daily Mirror now, from what was a very sad story to what is now really quite a disturbing story concerning the death of the Friends star Matthew Perry. Once there are charges that have been brought against some of the people who, it appears, supplied him with the ketamine that it resulted in his death eventually. And we're starting to see, really, once you scratch the surface, how that supply chain to him worked was really, really desperate and really, really disturbing. Messages, they're talking about some of the messages that were exchanged between the doctors and the people that supported him. And once you start to read those, it's clear that when somebody dies in those circumstances, just dismissing it as a tragedy is not enough. You have to look at the people that were responsible for putting those drugs in the hand of somebody that was so vulnerable in the first place.
And it happened to Michael Jackson, do you remember?
Yeah, Milk.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I am shocked, but not surprised, actually, in the way there are these backroom medics and other suppliers. I am absolutely shocked that this Asian woman is the ketamine queen. Jasmine Sangha. I mean, honestly, what are these people doing?
There have been charges brought. The woman that you're talking about pled not guilty. Others have admitted their crimes. But I think the really surprising thing here is that there was Matthew Perry, a self-confessed addict, who was also depressive but was being treated for his depression with micro-dosing of ketamine, which then eventually he saw as some sort of answer.
But Yasmin's right. I'm not surprised at this. I mean, this is Hollywood. This is what happens all the time. You go to Santa Monica or go up to Malibu and the streets are littered with people who've got drug problems. So it didn't surprise me. It's very tragic, and he was obviously taken advantage of. But people in his position with lots of money and a tendency to like drugs will be taken advantage of, just as, the Michael Jackson situation. We still don't really know which doctor gave him what drugs to either wake him up or put him to sleep. And I'm afraid it happens all the time.
I think it's such a shame when you've put your trust in doctors and medical professionals, and it appears that in many cases here, they've been the ones responsible for putting those drugs in
money,
his hands.
It's always money, isn't it?
Yeah, they said, I mean, the messages, you read them, I wonder how much this moron will pay. Let's find out. That's absolutely dreadful. OK.